Let's introduce ourselves, I say. Puts them at ease is the thing. They might not know much about becoming a moth, not yet, not to begin with, but wings crossed, they'll know their own name. I'll go first. Miss Mills. Smile at everyone, look encouraging. Let's go round the circle, starting with... I gesture towards an unsuspecting caterpillar. He's just taken a massive bite of some wool and he definitely shouldn't be eating in class, but I try not to make a big thing out of bad behaviour. Not on the first day, anyway. The caterpillar gulps his mouth full, looks sheepish, says, Mike. Hi, Mike. I wave, sparkle a bit, just with my eyes. Give him a look that says, all is forgiven, just don't do it again. Mike smiles, relieved. Let's carry on, I say. This way. We've got a Madeline, a Malachi, a Mo. We've got 2 Maeves and a Mervin. And then it's you, our final caterpillar. Probably worth mentioning at this point, you don't look like all the others. They're all beige, hairy, fairly robust, and give or take a couple of millimetres about yay high. You're taller, lankier, and there's no other way to say this really. Bright green. Your turn. You look nervous. I'm Brian. The other caterpillars gasp, quite loud, and really, I can't blame them. I mean, it's fine to have an unusual name. Obviously, a Morag, maybe, even a Malcolm, but my first Brian, I say. Try to style it out, not make it a big thing. Which seems enough for the other caterpillars, calms them down a bit. And I know then, you'll find this hard. I wasn't born yesterday. I was born 23 days ago. But I also know we can do this together. I've got you, Brian. I try to reassure you, again, just with my eyes. Okay, I say, let's get mothing. Lesson 1, light. The humans call the thing in front of me. I let all the caterpillars have a good look. A torch. They can never find it when they need it. Because it's dark, they think, or they've forgotten where they put it. The truth is, we've just nicked it. That's moths. The caterpillars nod. That is moths. The reason we've nicked it, it's essential for training purposes. Like now, for example. I'll just pop these on. Ready, everyone? It's a joke, of course. They're never ready. But they are transfixed, sort of hypnotised. It's not even that bright. I think it'll need a new battery soon, but still, they're all shuffling, arms out, towards the light. Try not to touch it, Malachi, I say, but Malachi can't help it. Maeve too, no licking! The only caterpillar not captivated by the light is you. You're sitting down, looking round, nonplussed. When you spot I'm looking, you do some half-hearted gazing in its general direction, but it's really... it's not fooling anyone. Everything all right, Brian? I ask. You give up the acting, shrug. Just don't get it, you say. At this point, I notice Mo's actually climbed on the torch. Stuff's getting a bit gymnastic, so I intervene, switch the light off. Things go back to normal straight away. The other caterpillars tease each other for getting daft near the torch. You're wistful, lonely, I reckon. But none of the others are looking your way, so none of them really notice. Lesson 2, I say, gesturing towards a cardigan sleeve. Wool. The caterpillars all say, ooh, wide-eyed. Madeline's drooling. It's quite straightforward. You find it, you eat it. Oh, the caterpillars don't need telling twice. Madeline starts on the cardie. It's very absorbent, saliva-wise. Mike, Maeve 2 and Mervin are heading towards the sweater with real determination. Things look good. Except, and I'm starting to notice a pattern here, quite a troublesome pattern with you. You're staring, worried, at a fingerless glove. What's wrong, Brian? Nothing, you say. Mime taking a big bite, chewing, big chew so everyone can see. Did you just pretend to eat some? Maeve 1 asks. The other caterpillars are all watching you. No, you say. Course not. You mime, taking another big bite. OMG! Maeve 1 says to the other caterpillars, he did it again! They all laugh at you, then go back to eating. What's up, Brian? I ask. You look forlorn. At the wool. Thing is, you explain, I did try some earlier just to see, and yeah, made me gag. You're building up to ask a question, I can tell. Have you got any leaves? Before I can answer, I have to go and break up a fight between Mervin and Maeve 2. There's quite a lot of aggro over a tank top. That's moths. Lesson 3. And this is a biggie, I say. Cocoons. The caterpillars are quite low energy now, ready to sleep for a bit, which they can in a bit, but this is very important. First, you suspend yourself off something, upside down. I won't do it, I'm old, but you get the idea. They nod. Then you shoot a bit of thread out your bum. Try it now. I worry they might find this funny, the word bum, etc., but they don't, which is absolutely a sign they're exhausted, which is good. They've even stopped teasing you for a bit. It's something, even if it's just because they're worn out. Go on. Don't be embarrassed. Everyone tries making thread. Takes Mo a few goes, but they get there in the end. And then, starting at the bit of you furthest away, you weave it upwards, covering yourself all the way round, building a cocoon as you go. The caterpillars get to it. Madeline struggles a bit near the middle, but that's just life, I think. But quite soon, there's 6 nearly identical cocoons hanging up. Sturdy, functional, beige. They've all chosen places next to one another in a row. And then yours is out of sight, round the corner a bit, which is, well, I don't know. But I don't have time to think about that. Everyone's about to seal themselves in, so I realise The moment's arrived. My rousing speech. Tell them. Steer clear of bright lights and flames, obviously. Eat plenty of wool. You'll really soar. They're just like, okay, bye. Don't think it's dawned on them I might not be here when they wake up. Just focusing on the important stuff. Sleeping, changing, growing wings. That's moths. There's just you left. Miss Mills, you say? Think I've done it wrong. I look at your cocoon, and it is breathtaking. Spun from these silky threads, this fine fabric, gossamer light, delicately woven and iridescent. All pinks and turquoises, green, shimmering. Honestly, it glows. Oh, Brian. You shrug. Just what came out. Been a really bad student, you say. Sorry. Don't be daft. I'm as reassuring as I can be. You'll be magic. You're yawning a bit already, so it won't be long. Dream big dreams, I want to say, in case this is the last time I see you. But I reckon you will. The other moths have got rid of their cocoons, dried off their wings, flown away. No looking back, just wool-eating, flame-avoiding life. Wings crossed. Mike's had a near miss with a tea light, but otherwise, going well. I'm very old now for a moth. 38 days. Taken myself off to a corner, out of sight. But I would like to see before, well, just a glimpse. Be good to know you're all right. Your cocoon is very, very still. There's no movement. Lifeless. And that is the sad thing, I think to myself, about caterpillars. It's a big ask. Sometimes they just don't make it. Try to find peace with that. Long, slow breath. But then I notice, near the base of your cocoon, something stirring. You're very slowly, very gently. You're breaking out. In your own time, obviously. No rush. But still. You stand there, look at your wings for a while. Bright colours, big markings, bold patterns. Things are starting to make sense a bit, I reckon, in your head. Oh, you say. Big smile, little twirl. Fabulous. Look back into the darkness, whisper, thank you, in case I can somehow hear it. In fairness, I do hear it. And then you just spread your wings. Just fly away.